Libba, Kate, Sarah, Betsy, and the still sleeping Sharon. Leaving her at the door, I picked my way through the yoga mats and peered out the front window. The street was quiet. The neighboring houses were far away. We might yell for hours before anyone heard us. "What time is your mail delivered?" 3:00. I glanced at my watch. The time read 10:15. Spending 5 hours locked in Winnie's ballroom wasn't on my agenda for the day. There had to be another way out. Besides, in that 5 hours, Marigold could steal Winnie blind. "Is there a towel up here?" "A towel?" "Yes, a towel." "Why?" "Because I have a new tube of paint in my purse." I picked up the tube from the artist's supply store on Saturday and hadn't yet put it in my studio. As long as Winnie's towel wasn't cobalt blue, we were set. We can write a message and hang the towel out the window. "What kind of message?" "I'm thinking SOS." Winnie shook her head. "I don't know, Ellison." Libba joined me at the window. She scowled down at the line of cars parked next to the curb on the quiet street. "Your yoga teacher is probably downstairs helping herself to your grandmother's pearls." Winnie turned a sickly shade of green and disappeared into the half-bath, muttering something about how Marigold would never steal from her. She returned quickly and thrust a hand towel at me. "Will this work?" "Do you have anything bigger, or 2 more?" "I'll look," she snapped. Any semblance of calm or zen Winnie possessed had disappeared. Neither Kate nor Sarah nor Betsy retained any zen either. Their arms were crossed across their chests and their eyes were narrowed. "What a disaster," declared Kate. "I'm just glad our purses are here and not downstairs," said Sarah. Betsy merely shook her head. "Do you need help painting the towels?" "She's an artist," said Libba. "She can manage an SOS." Sharon snorted in her sleep. Winnie reappeared with an additional 2 towels. I spread them on the floor and finger-painted an S, an O, and another S. The letters were as large as I could make them in brilliant blue against the white of Winnie's towels. We hung 1 towel per window and sat down to wait. If I hung SOS towels out the window at my house, my nosy neighbor Marion Dixon would call the police within a half-second, then step out onto her lawn for a better view of the action. Too bad Marion wasn't across the street now. "Winnie, would you turn that infernal racket off, please?" Betsy pointed to the record player. "I'll do it." Libba lifted the needle off the album. The absence of sitar was a gift. "How well do you know this woman?" Sarah demanded. "Did you get references?" "I'm sure she didn't mean to lock us in." Winnie was lying to herself and us. "I have a tennis game at 1, said Kate. "I have a dress fitting. I can't be late." Betsy's sweet voice fooled no one. If she missed her appointment, there would be hell to pay. I leaned against the window and stared at the street. Libba's Mercedes convertible was parked between Sarah's BMW and Betsy's Oldsmobile station wagon. Then came Kate's Cadillac and Sharon's Volvo. Behind the Volvo was a blue car. I turned back to the studio. "Winnie, when I pulled up, I saw a plum-colored gremlin in the drive. Is that Marigold's car?" "Yes. Why do you ask?" "Because there's a blue car I don't recognize parked on the street." I tapped my fingernail against the glass. "People park on the street all the time." Winnie dismissed my observation with ease. Outside, a figure appeared next to the blue car. I pounded on the glass, then raised the sash. "Help!" The person next to the car looked up at the house, at me, at the SOS towels, and covered his forehead with his hand as if a glare impeded his view. That, or he was hiding his face. Libba hurried to my side in time to see the man toss a large duffel bag into the front seat, slide into the car, and drive away. "Didn't he hear you? Didn't he see your sign?" "He heard. He saw. And he drove away?" "He did." My stomach nodded into an impossible yoga pose. Something was very wrong. Behind us, conversation continued. "Just where did you find this Marigold?" Kate sounded deeply annoyed. "She came